What if I told you that in a town built on fake romance and manufactured drama, some of the most genuine love stories ever told are hiding in plain sight? Today, we're diving into 10 Hollywood couples who've shattered every cynical expectation about celebrity relationships. These aren't your typical Hollywood flings or publicity stunts. These are real love stories that have survived scandal, distance, career pressures, and the brutal spotlight of fame. From childhood crushes that took decades to bloom to marriages that almost didn't happen, these couples prove that true love isn't just a fairy tale. Get ready for stories so heartwarming they'll restore your faith in love itself. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, from teens to soulmates. Picture this: two teenagers sharing their first on-screen kiss, never imagining they'd one day build a family together. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's love story began on the set of That 70s Show, where Ashton's character gave 14-year-old Mila her very first kiss. But this wasn't love at first sight. It was friendship that simmered for over a decade. While fans shipped their characters Jackie and Kelso, real life had different plans. Both pursued other relationships, marriages, and careers before fate brought them back together. When they finally reconnected as adults, everything clicked. The friendship they'd built as teenagers became the foundation for something deeper and more meaningful. What makes their story uniquely American is their approach to privacy in an oversharing culture. Despite constant divorce rumors and media scrutiny, they've maintained a strong, playful relationship built on humor and genuine respect. They've mastered the art of being relatable while famous, sharing just enough to seem authentic without sacrificing their family's privacy. Their love story proves that sometimes the best relationships are worth the wait, and that friendship truly is the best foundation for lasting love. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, the double date that changed everything. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds prove that Disney got it wrong. Love at first sight isn't always how the best stories begin. Their romance started in the most unlikely way, a double date where they were each other's friends, not each other's dates. Both were seeing other people when they decided to grab dinner together as buddies. But somewhere between the appetizers and dessert, the air crackled with undeniable chemistry that neither could ignore. Despite being with other people, they found themselves drawn to each other in a way that transcended their platonic friendship. Rather than rushing into romance, they made a mature decision that speaks to their character. They ended their respective relationships and took time to explore what was building between them. This foundation of friendship and mutual respect became the bedrock of their marriage. Their story embodies the American dream of second chances and authentic connection. They've built a relationship based on genuine compatibility rather than Hollywood glamour, proving that the best love stories often unfold when we least expect them. Their playful social media banter and obvious adoration for each other continues to charm fans worldwide. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, When Fan Meets Star. John Krasinski's love story with Emily Blunt began like the sweetest romantic comedy, with him as her biggest fan. Before they even met, John was already smitten with Emily's talent, secretly watching The Devil Wears Prada and frantically changing the channel when almost caught, just like his beloved character Jim Halpert would do. When they finally met, their connection was immediate and profound. But what truly sets them apart is how they've prioritized their relationship despite demanding Hollywood careers. While John filmed Jack Ryan in Montreal and Emily worked on Mary Poppins in London, he flew across continents every weekend to be with his family. Their commitment to each other extends beyond personal sacrifice. They've become creative collaborators, with Emily starring in John's directorial breakthrough, A Quiet Place. Their ability to work together while maintaining their individual identities showcases a modern American marriage built on equality and mutual support. John and Emily's story resonates because it's built on genuine admiration, not just attraction. Their relationship proves that when two people truly respect each other's talents and dreams, they can create something beautiful both personally and professionally. They've redefined what it means to be Hollywood power couple. Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, the gum that started it all. Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard's Meet Cute involves shared chewing gum, and if that doesn't scream authentic love, nothing does. When Dax asked Kristen for gum, and she only had the piece she was chewing, he didn't hesitate to split it and start chewing his half. Most people would find this gross, but Kristen found it endearing. Their relationship challenges every Hollywood romance stereotype. Dax was initially skeptical about marriage, viewing it as an outdated institution. But meeting KRISTEN changed everything. She was, in his words, a once-in-a-lifetime find, who made him reconsider everything he thought he knew about commitment. What makes their story particularly American is their radical honesty about the work required in marriage. They've openly discussed couples therapy, addiction struggles, and the daily effort needed to maintain their relationship. This transparency has endeared them to fans who appreciate their authenticity in an industry built on illusion. KRISTEN and Dax prove that lasting love isn't about perfection. It's about finding someone whose quirks complement yours and who's willing to grow alongside you. Their willingness to be vulnerable about their struggles while maintaining their humor and connection shows that real love can weather any storm. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel, beauty and the sense of humor. Justin Timberlake was initially drawn to Jessica Biel's stunning beauty, but what sealed the deal was her appreciation for his dry sense of humor. In a town where relationships often focus on image and status, theirs was built on genuine compatibility and shared laughter. Justin's continued admiration for Jessica's natural beauty, he famously prefers her without makeup, speaks to a deeper connection that transcends Hollywood's superficiality. Their relationship survived the transition from Justin's boy band fame to his solo career, and Jessica's evolution from teen TV star to respected actress. What sets them apart is their commitment to prioritizing their relationship despite demanding careers. They've consciously made their marriage and family the center of their lives, supporting each other through career highs and lows while maintaining their individual identities. Their story represents the American ideal of partnership, two successful individuals choosing to build something greater together. They've weathered public scrutiny and personal challenges by focusing on their shared values and mutual respect. Justin and Jessica prove that when a relationship is built on genuine friendship and admiration, it can withstand the pressures of fame and continue growing stronger with time. Their enduring bond serves as inspiration for couples navigating modern life's complexities. Chris Hemsworth and ELSA PATAKY, Thor's perfect match. Sometimes fate works in mysterious ways, like when a 15-year-old girl gets a Thor tattoo years before meeting the man who would make the character famous. ELSA PATAKY's teenage decision seemed random at the time, but it became a beautiful symbol when she married Chris Hemsworth, who brought Thor to life in the Marvel Universe. Their whirlwind romance defied conventional wisdom about taking relationships slow. After just 3 months of dating, Chris and ELSA decided to get married, a decision that raised eyebrows but proved perfectly right for them. Years later, they remain one of Hollywood's strongest couples, proving that when you know, you know. What makes their relationship distinctly appealing is their shared love of adventure and family. They've built a life centered around their children and outdoor activities, far from the Hollywood party scene. Chris often credits ELSA with keeping him grounded and focused on what truly matters. Their story embodies the American spirit of taking bold chances on love. They trusted their instincts over societal expectations and created a marriage based on shared values, mutual respect, and genuine enjoyment of each other's company. Chris and ELSA prove that sometimes the best decisions are the ones that seem crazy to everyone else, but feel perfectly right to you. CHRISSY TEIGEN and John Legend, The Patient Heart. John Legend's cautious approach to love met its match in CHRISSY TEIGEN's infectious personality and infinite patience. While their chemistry was undeniable from the start, John needed years to fully open his heart and envision a future with CHRISSY as his wife. Rather than pressuring him or issuing ultimatums, CHRISSY showed remarkable maturity by respecting John's emotional timeline. She understood that real love couldn't be rushed and that building trust takes time, especially for someone as private as John. Their relationship showcases a modern American approach to love, where both partners maintain their individual careers and personalities while growing together. CHRISSY's humor and authenticity perfectly complement John's musical sensitivity and thoughtfulness. What makes their story particularly inspiring is how they've navigated personal struggles together, from fertility challenges to public criticism. They've used their platform to discuss difficult topics with honesty and vulnerability, helping other couples feel less alone in their struggles. John and CHRISSY prove that the best relationships are built on friendship, patience, and genuine acceptance of each other's flaws and strengths. Their journey reminds us that love isn't always instant. Sometimes the most beautiful relationships are the ones that bloom slowly, with both partners choosing each other every single day. David and Victoria Beckham, the global power couple. When Posh Spice met a rising soccer star in 1997, few could have predicted they'd become one of the world's most enduring power couples. David and Victoria Beckham's relationship has weathered intense media scrutiny, career changes, and the pressures of global fame while only growing stronger. Their success lies in treating their relationship as a true partnership. Both achieved massive individual success, David as a soccer legend and Victoria as a fashion mogul, while supporting each other's dreams and maintaining a united front against public criticism. What makes their story quintessentially modern is how they've balanced traditional family values with contemporary career demands. They've raised 4 children while building separate business empires, proving that modern marriages can honor both family and professional ambitions. Their enduring affection for each other remains evident in every public appearance and social media post. After more than 2 decades together, they still look at each other like newlyweds, constantly supporting and celebrating each other's achievements. David and Victoria represent the evolution of celebrity relationships. They've shown that fame doesn't have to destroy love when both partners remain committed to growing together. Their story proves that with mutual respect, shared values, and unwavering support, love can indeed thrive under the brightest spotlights. Michelle and Barack Obama, the political power partnership. Michelle Obama's initial reluctance about Barack's presidential ambitions reveals the thoughtful partnership at the heart of their relationship. She didn't oppose his dreams, but wanted to ensure their family's well-being would remain a priority throughout the demanding journey ahead. Her eventual support came with one non-negotiable condition: Barack had to quit smoking. This wasn't just about health. It was a symbolic commitment to their family's future and a demonstration of how their relationship operated through mutual accountability and shared values. Their story embodies the American dream of partnership in its fullest sense. Michelle didn't sacrifice her career for Barack's ambitions. Instead, they found ways to support each other's goals while maintaining their individual identities and shared commitment to service. What sets them apart is their obvious joy in each other's company, even after decades together. Whether dancing at official events or sharing quiet moments, their genuine affection and respect for each other shines through every interaction. Michelle and Barack prove that the strongest relationships are built on choosing a partner who not only shares your values, but actively helps you become the best version of yourself. Their love story shows that when 2 people commit to lifting each other up, they can accomplish extraordinary things together while maintaining the humor and warmth that first brought them together. Meryl Streep and Don Gummer, the quiet strength. In an industry obsessed with drama and publicity, Meryl Streep and Don Gummer have built something rare, a quietly powerful marriage that has lasted over 4 decades. Don, a respected sculptor who prefers staying out of the spotlight, has been Meryl's constant supporter through her legendary career. Their relationship works because they've maintained separate professional identities while building a shared life. Don's presence at award shows and premieres isn't about seeking attention. It's about genuinely celebrating his wife's extraordinary achievements and being her anchor in Hollywood's chaotic world. What makes their partnership distinctly American is their approach to balancing individual success with family commitment. They've raised 4 children while both pursuing demanding artistic careers, proving that creative partnerships can thrive when built on mutual respect and shared values. Their story challenges modern assumptions about celebrity relationships. In a culture that often equates publicity with passion, Meryl and Don show that the deepest love often happens away from cameras and headlines. Their quiet strength and obvious devotion to each other demonstrate that lasting love is about daily choices and consistent support rather than grand gestures. Meryl and Don prove that when 2 people truly respect each other's art and dreams, they can create a love story that enriches both their individual creativity and their shared life together. These 10 couples prove that real love isn't just alive in Hollywood, it's thriving. From teenage crushes that took decades to bloom to whirlwind romances that defied all odds, these stories remind us that authentic connection can survive any spotlight, any pressure, any challenge when 2 people are truly committed to each other. Their journeys show us that the best love stories aren't about perfection. They're about finding someone who makes you laugh, supports your dreams, and chooses you every single day. In a world that often feels divided, these couples remind us that love really can conquer all. What's your favorite Hollywood love story? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that prove love is the greatest force on earth.